Utah in Montreal to take on our Habs. I had said the Habs struggled last year against the Utah Mammoth a little bit. I was wrong. We had a win and a loss in either overtime or shootout, so we got them tonight. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff for you, and I'll get to that in a sec because the Hangout starts now. All right, so it should be an interesting game tonight. I'm hoping for a win. So like I said, anyway, I got a whole bunch of stuff for you. I've got a little bit of news. I have some of the stats and stuff from the game for the game, and I've got this here: the guess the score contest, guess the score of the game, and the first goal scorer of the game. And to get that guy, you can pick one player from each team, and if you are the first person in the chat with that guess, and it's correct, you win $15 off of a purchase at the merch store. And the link is on the bottom of the screen. And in the top corner, there is a QR code, and that'll take you to the store as well. My guess tonight, I'm going with 2-1 Montreal, although I think it's going to be higher scoring than that. But that's the one. That's the score I gave in half normals, the last half normal. So 2-1 Montreal. Logan Cooley or Uri Slavkovsky for the first goal. Leave your guesses in the chat. All right, let's lead off with what I got here. First off, Ivan Demidov, 12 points in 14 games, is first among NHL rookies, 67th among all forwards, 1349 per minutes time on ice per game, 9th among NHL rookie forwards, and 260th amongst all forwards. So that's pretty good. I mean, he's 9th among all. Oh, no, okay, I read it. But it's still pretty good. All right, with that low ice time, it's not a lot of ice time. All right, last 10 games, Canadiens are 6-2-2, averaging 3.6 goals, 6.4 assists, 4.7 penalties, and 11.4 penalty minutes, while giving up 3.2 goals per game. The Mammoth, 7-3-0 in their last 10, averaging 3.9 goals, 6 assists, 3.3 penalties, 8.5 penalty minutes, and giving up 2.9 goals per game. It says injuries, none, but there are injuries to both teams. I don't know where they got that. So, a pretty even. It's pretty even for this game. The refs tonight, the lovely Francis Charon. So we're going to love him, I'm sure, by the end of the game. And TJ Luxmore. Top 10 in the NHL from the bottom: Boston Bruins, Detroit, Utah, Winnipeg, Carolina, Anaheim, and tied for second in points, Pittsburgh, Montreal, and New Jersey. And leading the league right now, just a point ahead of that, is Colorado. So Montreal tied for second in points. And, those regulation wins and all that doesn't come into play yet. So they're tied for second. So I look at it. And the last 10, Mammoth were 7-3-0. They lost their last game to Toronto. And Montreal, 6-2-2, had their first two back-to-back losses. That's how I'll put it, to Philadelphia and New Jersey. New Jersey, both those were, one was a shootout and one was an overtime loss. Players to watch tonight in their last 5 games for points: Sergachev, 4 points, and Suzuki, 7 points. Goals: Dylan Guenther, 2 points, and 2 goals, and Caulfield, 3. And assists: Nick Schmaltz, 2, and Nick Suzuki, 5. Team stats: power play, 17.4% for the Mammoth, 29.3% for Montreal. Penalty kill, 76.9% for the Mammoth, 78% for Montreal. So special teams are an advantage, power play especially. Face-off percentage, 47% for Mammoth, 52% for Montreal. Edge there. Goals for per game, 3.36 for the Mammoth, 3.64 for Montreal. And goals against, 2.86 for the Mammoth, 3.14 for Montreal. So basically, pretty even teams. Montreal, I think, has a slight edge as far as stats go. Goalies tonight, Carl Vamelka. He is 7-3-0 with a 2.60 goals against, 8.94 save percentage. And Sam Montembeault. I thought it was going to be Dobish, but apparently Dobish took the last loss, very hard. And I think they didn't. I kind of think they just felt he needed a little more time. I just think that Monty had a good game his last start, and maybe they just figured, listen, if he has another good one like that, he's back on. He's our starter. 3-3-1 for Monty, 3.67 goals against, 8.55 save percentage. The lines, and I have some other news that I didn't get to, but I'll get to in a sec. Lines, Cooley, Keller, Schmaltz. This is the Mammoth. Hayden, Paterka, and Gunther. McBain, Krause, and Carsoni. Stenland, Yamamoto, and Tanev. And then you got the pairing Sergachev and Samashev. Schmidt and Marino, Cole, and Mata. For the Habs, not much change, just goalie, Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Kapanen, Newhook, Demidov, Doc, Bolduc, Gallagher, Evans, Anderson, Veleno. Pairings, Matheson, Dobson, Struble, Hudson, Jack-Eye, Carrier. And that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you there. All right, so with 3 points last night, Michael Hage has 18, although I saw 17 in one spot, but first place was 18 points in 11 games with Michigan in the NCAA. He's only 1 point off the lead in all of college hockey, so that's amazing. Nick Suzuki getting early Selke Trophy recognition. Might even be the early favorite to win it right now. He finished 13th last season in the Selke running. Noah Dobson has 5 points in his last 4 games. Lane Hudson has 13 points in his 14 games. And Suzuki's 12-game point streak ended versus the Devils. He had 3 goals, 16 assists, 19 points in that run. Special teams, as I pointed out, for Montreal could be the difference tonight. Habs have the 5th best power play and 3rd best offense. And that's all I got for you guys. We haven't started yet. I'm watching it on TV, so I'm not getting any delay, I don't think, tonight. All right, who gets the first? Finally gets the first comment. He says, go Habs, go. They've got the most potential, just got to tap into it. Okay, who's got the most potential? We do? I'm not sure you're talking about. BL says 4-3 Habs, Gilbert Dion or Shane Doan getting first goals. Who says Francis Sharon and TJ Luxmore make me want to puke. Sharon usually doesn't like the Habs. Phil Tarnopolsky, good to see you out there. It's been a while, man. How you doing? I didn't know that you were in Manitoba, but good to see you. It's been a while. Jack, 4-3 Habs, Caulfield, and Keller. Phil says 5-4 Habs. You can pick a first goal scorer, one guy from each team. If one of those guys gets it and you got the right score, you would win. Hey, Joe, how's it going, Joe? How long before I fall asleep during the game? I'm still sore and tired after last night. What happened last night? You were at a concert. You were at somewhere last night, no? Paul, hey Paul, good to see you, buddy. First goal, Cooley, Caulfield, one of those two. Habs 4-2. Almost no voice. Yeah, you were at. You think she was at a concert. Oasis, am I right? Hey Charles, good to see you out there, Charles. How is it out there in the Bahamas? I guess I'm the CEO. Always good to see you out there, Charles. BL says, Avalanche Oilers late game. What a dandy. Ahoy, says Phil. Gallagher with the first goal for both teams. 7-3 Montreal. Yeah, I got it right. Oasis. Because we follow each other, I guess, on Blue Sky, and I saw it on Blue Sky. That's why. Consistency is a key. That's why I don't miss too many of these games. Phil says Caulfield or Cooley for the first goal. Awesome. So we are we're just like minutes away from the puck drop. So yeah, it should be a fun game. I'm hoping anyway. Matchup of Cooley and Slav. That's why I picked them for my first goal. Um, from the draft, their draft year, Cooley went fourth, third or fourth, third, and Slav went first. And now, I mean, if you look at it now, if you're going by points and stuff, right now, yeah, Cooley was probably the right pick, but I don't think they picked Slav for that reason, and he's right on track for where they want him to be and where they expect him to be in the next, I'd say, 2 seasons. So I can take that now. BL says I'm going to take Keller and Dobson. Awesome. By the way, if you hear any noise, it's not my building, but there's fire trucks all out there. I think it's down the street. Something's going on. I saw they hooked up the hose and they put the water into it, so I don't know if there's an actual fire there or not. All the best to my neighbors. Hopefully everybody's okay. And, I jumped. Charles says he's great, 80 degrees Fahrenheit in the Bahamas, and the winds easterly at 7 miles per hour. Sounds like a hell of a, I don't know if it's daytime or nighttime, but it sounds like a hell of a day there. Phil picked the score already, Paul. It's higher up. Charles, were you untouched by Melissa? I didn't think about that. I know Jamaica got slammed. Yeah, how are you guys hanging in? Did you get touched by that? And Phil says he did earlier, as I said. Awesome. So they are doing. Oh, they're having. It's the for cancer, breast cancer night or some shit like that. I don't mean it that way, not derogatorily. Definitely not for a cancer thing. So they're doing that. That's the ceremony they're doing right now. I think kids can't. I'm not sure, but anyways, it's a good thing. So the delay is fine. So we got a bit of a delay, but for this reason, I do not mind. All right, so we got a few minutes. Anything you guys want to talk about? I got this here. So I haven't shown this, but this is the I'll go here. The standings for the pool, for the fantasy pool. So as you can see, if it's big enough, in the subscriber division, Lucas is Dab Plumbers, and he's leading. And up there in the celebrity division, right up on top, that's the Montreal Maroons. That's me. I'm in second right now. But I mean, just hanging on. It's very close there. Only Lucas has a lead. Everyone else is bunched up below. But so I'm in second. Doug is in third. BL is in fourth. Jamie, that's Jamie Bascow, the writer for the Flyers, from the Flyers Nitty Gritty, is in fifth. And then Alex and Cam in sixth and seventh. We didn't get to Matt yet. Kev, who is Eric's brother, he's another guy from the other channel, is in eighth. Captain Jack's is Jack. I don't know. Is Jack. He's in ninth. 10th is Matt. And then Eric and Guru in last tonight, right now. All right, there's the update. I'm in second, so that's why I thought it was important to update, because I'm in second. So All right, I can stop sharing that now. Where was I? Bye. Hey, how's it going, man? A 4-2 Demidov or Cooley? Awesome, Charles. It seems like you escaped. You guys escaped. Very lucky to that. So anyway, awesome on that. I'm glad you're all good over there. Joe says, coming close to tropical cyclone season in northern Australia. Lovely, eh? Oh, so you're in the same time zone as us? I wouldn't have thought the Bahamas is in our time zone, but awesome. And I think it's like the third time you've told me that. It doesn't seem to register and stay in my brain. What could I do? Currently, it's build-up season there, which is what? Oh, in northern Australia. Hot, very humid, and no rain affects people badly. Yep. Hence the term going tropo. Oh, is that okay? Awesome. Not in a good way. This is pretty classy what they're doing. Yes, it is. But I mean, they do this all the time for things like this. They're a very classy organization for that, especially when it comes to kids and cancer. Yeah. So, yeah, a very good thing they're doing. I hope they raise a lot of money, and I hope it gets put to good use. But we are in Quebec, so who the hell knows anymore? I can ask 100 times. I may just do that, Charles. I may just do that. It just seems to be one of those things it just doesn't stick. Yeah, I saw that the kid. I read about who he is, and I can't remember now. But all those kids are suffering. I don't know what the recovery and what stages they're all at, but they all have cancer, I do believe, and from I imagine the kids' hospital here, either Saint Justin or both Saint Justin and Montreal Children's. I should get out of Quebec. Yeah, it's the thing is, it depends. I agree with you with the government we have here, but how much better is it where? And I can't afford to move anywhere anyway. It's not amazing, Phil. If it's amazing, then I'll ignore the fascism. Oh, it's great here. Oh, except for the fascism. Other than that, it's great here. I mean, if you want, other than that, it's amazing. The racism and the fascism. Yeah, it's just ignore that. Where's the rug? Sweep it under the rug. But where's better overall anyway that I could move to or could afford to move to? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. When I fully retired, we'll see. And by the way, just I'm not one to call out that kind of stuff elsewhere and then ignore it here in my own province because I'm not. I'll call it out here too. Quebec is French, yeah. They like to think it is only French, but I can tell you what I think about that. So yeah, Montreal's a great city. Don't need a passport. Don't need a passport yet. Not yet. They'd like you to need a passport though. And apparently, separation is on the rise in young people. They're more. I don't get it. You're a hang low. My balls hang low too. Does that make me a hang low? I'm an Anglo. I'm an historical Anglo. You know that basically gets you here? Sweet F all. Charles, definitely primarily and but not exclusively French here. But they'd like it to be. That is the government and a lot of people that live here. Careful not to something them. Careful not to tangle them. What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, my balls. My balls that hang low. Yeah, don't worry. They don't get tangled. Fast ice tonight, says our resident Iceman. We're going to be underway very soon now. They're just talking amongst themselves before the face-off, I guess. Caulfield loves them smelling salts before he starts the game. All right. Suzuki and I don't know, facing off. Cool. Is that Cooley? It was Suzuki and Cooley. Mammoth came up with the puck, but I don't think they wanted to draw. Hey, Paul. Yeah, I forgot to ask you how you doing with that. One eye's enough to see it, but I hope everything went well with the operation. It's gone well after too. That icing? That was icing. That was a weird icing. Had a fun debate with an Ontario what? With an Ontario government. I don't get what that means. He was mad about two things: the French Canadians making it impossible to elect who they want on the federal government, and the amount of immigrants in Ontario. Yeah, well, that's obviously a right-wing person. Because just like in the States, how they want to deport everybody, there's that call from the right wing now. They're starting to talk about deporting everybody. Just what we need. We need that stuff happening here. That was weird. Awesome, Paul. Yeah, one at a time. I know they do one at a time. I'm glad it went well, though. We're almost 2 minutes into this first period. They're not showing us a shot clock, but there's no score. There we go. New hook. Can't get a shot away. Oh, that was close. Jack I2. I don't know who that was. Almost got it. It was, I guess, Andy couldn't get his stick on that pass anyway. Valeno over the line. That's 45. I wonder, who is that? Looked like 46. I go, what? Who is that? It was Carrier. Some good pace here to this game. That is something. Three minutes in. And they score. Not us. Mammoth get the first goal. Monty made the first save, and then I think somebody missed the coverage. And Yamamoto gets the Yamamoto. Nobody had that guy. Yeah, coverage. That guy. I don't know how he got open, but he got open. Whose coverage was that? Oh, it was Valeno was on him. He couldn't corral him, I guess. Damn it. Habs like to come from behind. I don't know. I wonder if they all just like they like the doggy style also. They like to come from behind. Anybody who talks like that, who's who, I don't even. I don't listen to them, and I don't talk to people like that. Fast Ice does that? I don't think that's because of Fast Ice, personally. The goal. Let's go get one back, boys. Suzuki just got a high stick. Nothing. I saw him. Saw him get it. Oh, stop, Brad. Please. Learn hockey if you're gonna go blame. Come on. Am I the only one? I don't blame Monty for that. Gave up a rebound right in front, and not every goalie's gonna stop that. So sorry. It's like, what do? Do you just wait in the background? Wait in the background. Wait in the background. Oh, I can jump on Monty now, and you do that? Like, why? What's that? Like, do you get like? Are you under the table doing that? Jesus. The last game that Monty played, you came in, you said the same shit, and then all of a sudden Monty was playing better. Where was Brad? Brad took off because he couldn't say anything about Monty. Don't tell me I'm making excuses. We're 5 minutes into this first period. I thought Montreal had a shot on goal. They took it away, and now only Utah has the one shot. They should have two shots because he made a save, then the puck went in, so that should be two shots. Come on, guys. Oh, yeah, I remember now. That's how it, I remember now. Did they show the high? I saw the high stick, though. They didn't call it. We're going to have a power play here, though. Doc drew a penalty. Did not see it. McBain for doing something. The hell was that? What did he do? What do you call that? What do you call that penalty? I don't know what that was. He takes the wind out of your sails there, Brad. And he must have. What did he do? Did he steal your mom away from your dad or something? That you hate him so much? What time do I have? Let's see. Hair past skin. You mean on there? It's the commercial. Hey, Chicago Joe. So that was a cross check. That's what they called that. That was a cross check. Okay. We definitely do that, Joe. At least right now, it's only one goal. Hopefully, they can get the tying goal and not dig deeper. But they seem to like to have to come back in the game. from behind. I don't, like I said, they must love doggy style because they like to come from behind. I like that one. I'm probably going to use that a bunch of times. Got to dig ourselves out. Just call ourselves the shovels because we're always digging ourselves out. Be nice if we had a game where we didn't have to dig ourselves out and we didn't go to overtime. Would be nice. And yeah, I agree with Paul. 1-0 is not a hole. Maybe 2-0, but definitely 3-0. But right now, Phil, the Habs are doing it exclusively, though. That's the problem. Utah's they're in 8th overall in the league, so they're doing okay. Doggy style's not doggy paddle is called, first of all, and it's not a fast way. This one. All right, we're back here for the power play. Oh, I missed a bit of it too. It's power play. I'm going for a power play too. 125 left in the power play. 13 minutes to go in the first. And both teams have a shot, and Utah has a goal. Come on, boys. Suzuki, found on that? Damn it, they clear it down. Paul, Montreal is 1 point out of first, unless Colorado played and got only 1 point. We're 1 point behind Colorado going into today. Tied with 3 other teams, I think, for second. Okay, 30 seconds left on this power play. Come on, boys. Let the second unit get a goal then. Good one-timer, a good save by Vamelka. Power play is going to be killed off. I'm 18 seconds ahead of you. Oh, well. What can I do? Just 3 total shots. Basically, almost halfway through this period. That's crazy. Very low shot total. I guess both defenses are playing well. Newhook with 8 points in his last 8 games. Keep it going, though. Keep it going. No goal. Didn't even stop play. I thought that actually went in. Did you guys see that? Does that look like it went in? I'd like to see that again in the replay, but when they stop. Come on, Slap, win that puck. Almost. Here comes the Mammoth. Oh, given away, but given back. Dumped into Montreal zone, into the corner. Demidov there fighting for it. Gives it over to Jackeye. Jackeye sends it up along the boards to nobody. Where's the puck? Oh, Jackeye has it again. Over to Carrier. Carrier up to somebody. To New Hook. New Hook makes a little move, but sort of loses the puck. Gets it back. Kapanen couldn't find that pass. Jackeye with a shot. Vanelka with a save. We'll have a face-off. Oh, they're finally going to show that play? Oh, yeah. Evans did save Monty's ass there. That's what defensemen are for, Brad. That's what they're for. What number is somebody? Any number you want. There's a somebody attached to all those numbers. Got a commercial here. When I can't see the number and I don't know who the player is, they're a somebody. That's just how it goes. Because, hey, everybody's a somebody, Paul. I'm hesitant to announce something that I did, but I don't know if I can record it. I wrote another song lyric thing, but I don't think I can sing it. I tried. I don't think I can. Does anybody know the song Pinball Wizard by The Who? Not Elton John's version. Yeah, I rewrote it for Ivan Demidov called Playmaking Wizard, but I don't know if I can sing it, so I'm working on it. In case I don't know what it just came up. It hasn't happened in like a year that a song has popped into my head. So look for it. It should come out. Hopefully, I'll be able to sing it. I haven't really in rehearsal, but man, thank God for Evans. And I'm sorry, but you know what? That's just a great play by Evans, and I don't look at it any other way. Don't write songs? Yes, sir. What am I allowed to do, sir? I think it's a free world. I'm going to write whatever the freaking hell I want to write. We're not in the U.S. .835 left here in the first. Shots are 3-1. That's it. Montreal up on that. Although I think Utah's shot clock is broken because they should have got a shot for that non-goal there. But that's what the shot clock says. I noticed they have an Expos pennant up there. What the hell is that about? I don't think that was up there when I was there for the Four Nations. Come on. Get in there. Slav wins that puck. Couldn't find Caulfield there. That is UP's flag. Is that what it is, really? Gonna get nope, doesn't that's not icing. Come on, boys. Let's get something going. Yeah, I got the wrong line out for that. .643 to go in this first period. Yeah, I think the shot clock is broken there, YT, because there's definitely more shots, I think, for both teams, honestly. So, yeah, I think the shot clock's effed up. Line one back out there. Face-off is to the right of Monty. Won, I guess, by more controlled by Utah. Come on. Come on, boys. Win them pucks. Win them pucks. Yeah. Come on. Slav, get in there. I'll be back on camera in a minute, by the way. Yeah. Kapanen with his sixth, I think. Ties it up. Now, it's got that shot right away. I wonder what's up with the shot clock. All right, Kapanen gets his sixth of the season. I did not see who set that up, though. You got Kapanen, Newhook, Demidov to Kapanen and Goal. So Demidov with the primary assist. Yeah, YT there. Yeah, there's something wrong with the Utah side. The Montreal side seems to be working on the shot clock. First among NHL rookies with 6 goals for Kapanen. So between Demidov, Kapanen, and Dobish, we got three players in that Calder race. There should be some momentum from that goal, you think, for the Habs? Should be. Second line, still producing. I'm having a long break. Are you timing it? I'll be back in a minute. Less than that. There, I'm back. I'm gone. I'm back. I'm gone. All right. Well, we got a commercial now. So, Cabinet from Demidov and Carrier got an assist there. Yep. Yep. Nice to tie it up at least in the period. We're like less than 5 left. Anyways, so far so good. They didn't get farther behind, and we got. I don't know. Is the second line? Is that secondary scoring? I don't know if that's secondary scoring. I guess that's still primary. But okay. Brad, now I know you're not serious because nobody who's serious would have said what you just said and try to claim that Primo would be a better option than Monty. And if that's what you're saying, if you're in Montreal, I would direct you very quickly to LaSalle, to the Douglas. Everybody, raise your hand if you want them to go get Primo. See, Monty, 4:35 to go here in this first period. They just got a shot and they put it up on. There's no way there was only one Utah shot. No way. Whoever's counting the shots, I don't know. I'd like to know what they're smoking. Well, according to Brad, he'd rather have Primo than Monty. But I mean, that, I'm glad he's not my GM. Yeah, go get it. Pinell, listen, I don't want to be that mean. Pinell test subject. It's somewhat like putting a mouse in the snake's tank. Is that it? That's what they're looking for, people like that? .330 to go here in the first. Face-off is it was to the left of Vamelka. They won the draw. Where'd that puck? Back in the corner of Montreal's end. Gotta get that puck off the wall. Dobson up to who the hell's that? Back to Dobson anyway. Over to Matheson. Matheson stretch pass, either intercepted or bounced off somebody, then picked up. Utah had a shot. Monty made a save. And Suzuki. What was that? Suzuki sidearm a guy? Glove save, Monty. I don't know. So far, Monty making some saves, and that was a good one right there because that bounced off someone's leg. He had to make a quick. So, but of course, a certain someone wouldn't acknowledge that. Tiny hat, a straight jacket, a mouth guard, and a padded cell. Hey, listen, everyone needs a vacation, you know. He couldn't corral the puck, Bulldog. Oh, he was like he would have been alone. A little bad puck luck there, but for Montreal, or no puck luck. Montreal pushing for another goal. Under 2 to go. Icing against Utah. I think Montreal went from being outplayed a little bit to sort of being even, and now I think they're outplaying a little bit Utah. So overall, pretty even first period. I'm going to say that's my impression. Demidov, shot off a stick from the slot. Too bad. Habs could have got called for too many men there. $22 seconds left. So we got 1-1 after one. One's all the way across the board. All right, so we got an intermission. Excuse me. As you know, for the intermission, you guys got the floor. I'm going to say Monty got his shit together, and I thought he was fine after giving up that goal. And the one that almost went in, I mean, listen, those do happen. You know, those do happen, trickled through. So I'm not going to say, you know, whatever. And thank God Evans was there, and that's what a good defenseman does when he needs to. So when you guys come back from the bathroom and getting another drink or some more food, Let me know what you think about that. And not enough people answered, would you take Primo over Monty? Not me. But yeah, I think it was pretty even period. Went through, various forms, but overall, yeah, it would be even. You look at the shots on goal, the one goal each. It's a very close game. Yeah. I don't have sound up so I can't really hear everything's going on. And I don't really know his number. I think I do, but was Cooley noticeable out there for them? I couldn't tell you from here. And what is Cooley's number? I don't know what his number is. 23, I think, something like that. You had a hard. Well, you got one eye tonight, Paul. It's understandable. But I mean, I don't know. I could, you're not used to it. That's all. You heard his name once, so Cooley wasn't that noticeable. Slav was. So for people who like to compare and say, "Oh, we should have got Cooley instead of Slav," I think for the first period, Slav had the better period. But I dare say that. So what are we going to talk about here? Oh, I do have one thing here. And this, I think it probably relatively easy. Okay, you guys ready? Which Canadiens player or players holds the record for most goals in a season for the Habs? Which Canadiens player or players holds the record for most goals in a season for the Montreal Canadiens? As much as I'd say this is easy, I got it right, but I don't want to give it away. If I say it might give some of it away. I'll say it one more time. Which Canadiens player holds the record for most goals in a season? Paul says Shutt. Shutt had 60 one year. I do know the answer, by the way. So, but I'll give you guys a chance. Give you guys a chance to make some guesses. Really? I would have thought more people would have at least attempted to guess. So, did anybody ever get more than 60? And did anybody else get 60 if not? He was from Fred, I think. Fredericton? Is that what you're saying? I don't know where Steve Shutt. I think Steve Shutt was from Ontario somewhere. Who says with Duffy? Steve Shutt. So we got two Steve Shutts. Anybody else? Going once. Wow, everyone's leaving. Going twice. Instead of leaving, why don't you make a guess? I would have thought people would have actually gotten this. I thought it was pretty easy when I saw it. And then I went and researched and went, yeah, okay. Yeah. I was right. Which Canadiens player or players holds the record for most goals in a season for the Habs? We have 2 guesses of Steve Shutt. Anybody else? I bet you if I said you win $100 if you get it right, I bet you there'd be more guesses. But no, I'm not saying that you'd win $100. But I bet. Going once. Wow, you really? Out of 14 people here, only 2 people feel confident enough to make a guess? At least even agree. Yeah, Steve Shutt. Because we acknowledge Steve Shutt had 60, but is that the record? Paul says for his second guess, he's saying Lafleur. So he's coming in with Shutt and Lafleur. I'm going to give it another like 30 seconds, and I'm going to tell you who it is. Another 30 seconds. In the meantime, we can figure out anything else you guys want to talk about. Let's put it out there. If you got something, put it out there. If you got a statement, a question, let's talk. Doesn't have to be hockey either. If you want to talk about something else, we got time. We got about another 15 minutes till they drop the puck for the second. All right, so I'm going to have to tell you exactly who it is. Exactly. Who says, I think that's a record that is likely to be broken or tied in the next 4 to 8 years. Born to be a Habs says, who's the Empire and Lafleur? I'm just curious, who's Empire? L'Empire. Who the hell's that? Wait, I want to hear who Born to be a Habs says Empire is. And maybe anybody else want to get a guess? You still got a few seconds. And it's just for bragging rights. Lemaire, okay, it came out that's so funny. Lemaire and Lafleur says Born to be a Hab. And the actual name or names are, well, I'm saying are, so it's names, are, Paul Duffy got it right. Steve Shutt had 60 and Guy Lafleur had 60 one year. 60 goals is the record, and it's by Shutt and Lafleur. I don't know what Lemaire's top is, but I don't think Lemaire topped 40 goals in his career. I don't think so, anyways. I think he's always in the 30s. But still a good guess. Lemaire, a very underrated player here for Montreal. I think as the years go by, I think he's very underrated. As much as in the long run didn't like him as a coach. He was a good coach. I just didn't like his coaching style or whatever. But man, Jacques Lemaire was a great player. Yeah, so anyways, it was Lafleur and Shutt. I don't think in the same season. I don't think it wasn't in the same season that they got it. And I think Lafleur got his. He had, 5 or it was 6 years in a row with 50 goals? Somewhere in the middle of the pack there, he got that. I think. Anyways, that's what I had. I found something to bring out today. I was out most of the day today, so that's my excuse. I didn't have anything. I sat down here to get ready for the game. Went, shit. I didn't get stuff ready. But I'm here, so at least I'm consistent in showing up. That's always a good thing. I'm surprised Brad's not trying to complain about Monty here. I said everything was on the table. Wasn't Lemaire the coach, which made defense tactics popular? Yes, the trap. Paul, it's a Saturday night. No Matt, and Matt hasn't been. Isn't available. It's a few months now. He'll be back one day. Which day it is, I don't know. But he's been gone for a few months. Not gone that in that sense. He doesn't have access to a studio. So I guess to him that means I'm not doing another show till I do. He was on for one period a couple weeks ago. Is he married? He's not, but he's living with his girlfriend. Same thing, pretty much. Well, listen, there's 13 of you guys out there right now. There's just one of me. 13 guys and girls out there, and no one has like more ideas of things to talk about than one me. That's it. Let's see what's going on with the team. There's not that much really right now. Um, there's really not much. I know Jacob Dobish really took the loss against New Jersey really hard, blaming himself and all that. And I don't really think that's why Monty's in net tonight, but I know he's taking it really hard. So there's that we can talk about. Hamburger and chips have arrived, says Joe. I am having leftovers after the game. It was first of all, Matt's not here, but it was Knuckles Island. It came out Knuckles Island. Are you like talking into the thing? Hired by Lemaire. Nyland wasn't hired by Lemaire. Was he? In New Jersey? I know Nyland went and coached. He coached in Boston for a little while. And then you might be right. He might have, you might be right. He assistant coached under Lemaire. You might be right. French writing app frigs up your writing sometimes, and I was just guessing. Did not hear the question, or would have said shut and Lafleur. No worries there, Born to be happy. Hey, J Fed. Montreal PR team needs to work with Dobish. Say less in interviews. Don't get so emotional the whole time I'm watching, thinking just stop talking. Yeah, I mean, listen, he's a young player. Yeah, whatever. He'll get over it, and they will work with him that way. I'm quite sure. I do know that I saw something that St. Louis had said, that the team is there for him and they're going to help him get through it and whatever. So that's a good thing. Just I didn't see what happened. I didn't see that interview, so I didn't know exactly what it was. But he's emotional. He cares. He's passionate about the team and about winning, and you can't fault him for that. But to be a professional and stay in this league, you're going to lose some games, and you can't let it get to you. So that's a lesson he's got to learn, and they'll get him there. And yeah, so it makes sense that Monty's in net. But I do think Monty's in net because he had a really good finish to the last game. Not a good start, but a really good finish. And I think they want him to expand on that and have, and keep going from there, because we need both goalies. Yeah, Lawyer, I agree with that. I mean, it's not it's not really healthy in the long run, but I don't think, you get help with that and you get over that. But it shows your passion and how much you care and all that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just that you can't be that emotional after a loss. It'll eat you up because, you're going to lose some games in the NHL. There's no doubt. Yeah, I mean that could be part of the emotional, impact, because yeah, if he would have won that game, it would have been would that have been a record 7-0 as a rookie to start the season? Born to be Ab, no doubt, and he'll get over it and he'll be fine. It just, these are the things. And look, they're under such pressure and everything, and it's so highly charged, and they're so competitive that, things like that are going to happen sometimes. Hopefully, it's not. I mean, I wouldn't even go to say hopefully he can rebound. I don't see how he's not going to rebound from that and be fine for the next time he plays. It's not like his career's ruined over being emotional after a loss one time, right? It's not. That's not it. It's something he can work on, and they'll work on it with him, and everything will be fine. You can just imagine. Listen, if one of us ever got the opportunity to do what they do, even though you're going to get creamed out there, you're still going to cry if you lose. I mean, it's going to be emotional. So whatever, blow it off, put it behind you. It's part of what people go through just to get to where they need to get to, and that's it. No judgment, no nothing. Just get them through it and move forward. I'm sure also in his mind, right? He's hoping to, in some place in him, he wants to be the starter. And, that would have gone a long way for that, I guess, So, all that jumbled together. Let's see. Who says my high school had 60 years of athletic. Hang on. I finally remember to put that on. That's good. 60 years of athletic record keeping. I broke 2 records, and 10 minutes later, they were both broken again. Yeah. I was pissed, he says, laughing his ass off. It feels terrible. No, it does, but you get over it, and there's no doubt he'll get over it. As however bad he felt, he'll get over it. That's why to say, hopefully, I mean, I don't think it's anything that, you would worry that he's never going to get over. The one thing that really takes long, like if that was say like a game 7 in the playoffs, especially if it's in the finals, that they do say takes a while to get over. So for some people do better than others, and some people it takes a long time to fully get over it. JFed, I saw that just before, actually, a couple hours ago, that Mel Bridgman had passed away. Part of the original Ottawa management. Yeah, I don't remember what role. And a longtime Flyer, right? A longtime Philadelphia Flyer player. Mel Bridgman. But I saw that just a little bit, maybe a half hour, 45 minutes before the game. We're underway for the second. Look at that. Good thing I looked over. So, yeah, we're just 20 seconds into the second. Oh, breakaway. Oh, you should have gone for it. Who was that? Doc. Why did he drop or make a pass there? Sorry, he should have shot there, don't you think? Anyway, he didn't. What are you gonna do? But I think he should have shot there. Wait, where? Yeah, it works. Power play for Utah? Okay. I didn't see that they were getting a power play. It's like, why did they get a power play? Monty held his ground. You're going to get closer. I don't get why you're saying that, Paul. That sucks, Susu. That sucks. I was never good enough at anything to have any records, that's for sure. Habs come up with the draw. Win the draw anyway. Evans. Oh, who's that? Ah, New Hook. Had a good opportunity there, but 2 minutes into the second. Shots are 6 apiece. It's a 1-1 tie. It's about as even as you can get that way. $15 seconds left on the power play. So far, so good by the PK unit. Puck goes out with 8 seconds left in that power play. So we'll have a face-off. I don't know. It's somewhere in front of Monty. I don't know which side. Chiron doing a smug face to Bolduc. Chiron's an asshole. Well, what can you do in a case like that, right? Not much. Yeah, but Paul, don't get too close to the TV. Well, you'll screw your other eye. Although it's already screwed, right, till the operation. I'm not telling you what to do, dude. You do it. You do you. You do you, but just be careful. Don't do that too much because you'd have to shave there. We're 3 minutes into this second period. Icing call against Montreal. So now that Monty's playing better, what happened to Brad? Brad, you out there? I don't know what happened to Brad. Brad's kind of like our conservative uncle at Thanksgiving who's had a little too much to drink. Almost 4 minutes into the second. Utah up 9-6 in the shot department. Still 1-1 though. Hey, Guru. Got the moose. Game's okay. I mean, it's so far quite evenly matched. Even performances so far. just recent, like just now, Utah's just started to sort of pull away on the shots clock, but that's it. Come on. Face off just over Montreal's line. Won by Montreal. Come on, Galley, go get it. There's always someone better, if not right now, eventually, dude. Always someone better, bigger, faster, stronger out there. Hey there, what is it? Hey, Newfie Joe. How's it going, Newfie Joe? Love that name. I don't know why. I love that name. And there's no knock on any Newfoundland people. Just it's such a funny name. Got Chicago Joe. We got Newfie Joe. How many other Joes we got? We got Joe. They score. I want to see that one again. How did that get to the open like that? Somebody did not cover this guy. Wait, was that not a pick? And then Andy just nobody could get back to cover the 3-on-1, basically. I'm not gonna blame Monty here. But wasn't that a pick or not? That was a pick? That's exactly if that's not interference, I don't know what was. But what do you expect when Francis Sharon's reffing? What do you expect? Nothing good. Three, two, one. Brad's gonna show up. No. And we get that one back. Caulfield on a bad angle. Nice shot. Comes around the net. Turns around, going backwards, fires it in. And he gets his 11th. Comes out. He wasn't really going backwards, but he spun and fired. Man, he had not much to shoot out at there. And he got that. So Caulfield again with one of those goal scorers' goals. It's a sniper's goal. Tied up at 2. Almost 7 minutes into the second. Hudson going all the way in. Ah, gave it away at the end. I love when they get the goal back right away. Yeah. Who's that? Might what you said above that might be a little bit of what's going on with them. I think it's a little more of once establishing a lead, although not in this game, being able to hang on to it. Closing out games, that's been a bit of a thing. Most goals on a Saturday night since the start of the season, last season. Caulfield, 13. He's amongst two other guys. Saturday night goal scorer, Cole Caulfield. Call him Mr. Saturday Night. Newhook just took a penalty. I did not see for what. Hey, Andre. Stupid commercials, of course. Anyways, this game I'll also just passed my guess of 2-1. Yeah, Joe, I don't think it has anything to do with that. It just he can, if he sees a hole, he can more often than not hit that hole with the puck. I think it's just simply that. But you never know. Maybe that's how he's able to do that. His brain is able to figure out all that in a split second. And he knows where to put the puck. But I think it's just skill with placing the puck where he wants it. Newhook got 2 minutes for a hooking. Appropriate for his name. He's the kid who didn't forget to turn his calculator to radians. Okay, you're that's too far for me. I don't. What are radians? I didn't get that far in school. You'd hate to play pool against him. I don't think even that has anything to do with it. I don't think it has anything to do with other than hand-eye coordination. That's it. That's a trigonometry joke. Okay, that's cool. I didn't get to trigonometry in school. I didn't get that far. Even though I was great at math, but I didn't get that far, so I didn't learn that. Coming into this game, they had 17.9% success on the power play, so not great. Montreal's PK was 78% coming in. And now they've killed off. I don't know. Are any of the 2 goals for Utah power play? I don't know. They are moving the puck, looking for something, some opening. One timer, save, and a rebound, and Habs going to control that. It's against the boards. And they come up with it, unfortunately. Still, and they get a shot, hit somebody. 40 seconds left in the power play. Monty with a save. Covers up. We'll have a face off. By the way, Rick, what's Whitney Houston's best kind of coordination? What? I don't get that one. What's Whitney Houston's best kind of coordination? No, I don't get that one. Joe says hated numbers, but can figure out things by looking at something. Honestly, and this is not me being like an asshole. Women in general aren't great with math. In general, there's a lot of women who are are brilliant with math, but in general, I find, and I think it's a known thing, it's not a lot of women's best subject. So it means, it means nothing really. Everybody's good at something, and everybody's different. They killed that off. So another good kill. Extremely visually minded, Joe. Yeah. Listen, like I said, everyone's different, first of all, and everyone's got something they're good at. And everyone learns their own way. Come on, get that puck. Good save, Monty. Again, where's Brad? How come Brad's not in here congratulating Monty on how good he's doing? Oh, I get it. I'm sorry. Her song sounds like Hand Eye. I get it. I didn't. Come on, that went right over my head. A little pushing and shoving after the whistle here, but nothing to speak of. I can't play by ear. Well, I can't play by ear. The odd time I pick up a note, chord here and there, although I haven't played in a while. And no, I can't read music. I took lessons once a long time ago, and he tried to teach me how to read music. I couldn't learn. I don't know if he tried, actually. He might not have tried. I think we were going to, and I stopped going to the lessons. Oh, yeah. AC/DC going out on the road again. What can I play? Guitar. A little bit, not a lot. Then I'm very, very rusty now. What do you play, Joe? Since the Four Nations break, Nick Suzuki 56 points, second in the NHL. You play woodwind, and you sang in the choir. When you say woodwind, I mean there's a lot of woodwind instruments. Any woodwind instrument? Redo that face off. Wow, shots this period 11-2 for Utah. That's not really good. Oh, nice steal by Caulfield. Can you do something with it? No. Almost, but no. Flute and clarinet. Nice. Another big save, Monty, I think. I didn't see it, though. But it looks like he made a save there. From what I can tell after the fact. Yep, he made a save. 7:32 in the second to go. That's not proper English. A little pressure here by the Mammoth. Oh, what happened there, man? New hook. It's a nice move, and he scores. A beauty by New Hook. What a move around the defenseman. Nice. Montreal up 3-2 on 8 shots. What a move. Man, that should have been a tripping call, I think, there, hating on Veleno. Beautiful, beautiful move. And then he puts it top. I don't know if it was top shelf on the far side, but no. But he beats him. That's all that matters. Hey, Thomas. Hey, nice to see you back, and you came in just in time for the goal. Little momentum here, boys. Get a little insurance going. 3-2, that's the score I wanted to change to. I don't think it's going to stay 3-2, though, at this point. Glove to head. Isn't that glove to head? All right. Kapanen with the assist, so 2 points for Kapanen. The Newfie bullet, I like that. I like that. But what a move. That was a really nice move to go around that defenseman. Careful. That was dangerous. An icing call? That's not icing? Oh, if only Caulfield would have connected there. Habs are picking it up. They're picking it up. They have gone to commercial break. Oops. So far, so good tonight. Still wondering where Brad is. He can't come in and defend his knocks on Monty. All right. Getting close to the second intermission, too. I don't remember what time was left. Anyways, 3-2 Montreal. That's the first lead they're holding this game. Let's see if they can hold that all the way through the rest of this game. And we have 15 people in the room in honor of Newhook. And his number 15, look at that. Newhook looks like he's it's either it's his year, his breakout year. That's the word I'm looking for. It looks like it. If he can just keep this up all year, it's early, but this early performance looks really good so far. That is, I don't know if that's his 5th or 6th goal. I don't see what it said, but having a good start. All right, who's got that now? Habs, a little pressure here. Can they hold that puck? Still have possession. Carrier over to Jack-Eye. Jack-Eye shot at the net. Hit something. He's got it back. He got it up there. Demidov back to Carrier. Carrier. Nice feed to the side of the net, but I think it was to Newhook. Jack-Eye with a slapper. I don't know. I think it went wide. And Utah gets possession. And can't clear it. Can't clear it. They try again. Still can't. And now they do. Evans to Andy. Andy's shot hit somebody. Still have it. Struble over to Hudson. Hudson tries to get around somebody, comes back, spins, twists, and turns. Gave it to Andy. Andy dropped it to the defenseman. Shot came in, went wide. Still have possession in the zone. I think that's Veleno. Yeah, Veleno in the corner gives it off to Andy. Andy sends it around to the other side to Hudson. Hudson comes in. Nice feed, but to the slot, but Veleno couldn't see that. It's now down in Montreal's corner behind the net. Around to the other side, up to towards the blue line anyway. Shot hit somebody. Good block there. Came all the way out to the blue line of the Utah. They're coming back the other way. And I don't know what happened there. I couldn't describe what happened there. Where is it now? Half wall dropped to the corner by Utah. Montreal picks it up. And Hudson in the corner with it is to the other side. Evans has it. He sends it up ice, but it went off a stick. Went way up high. And what are they saying? Touch with a high stick? What do they just call that for? Anyway, the whistle is down for some reason. Wow, 8 people. That's all that are in here. What happened, everybody? Where'd y'all go? I was doing play-by-play too. That's how bad my play-by-play is. Maybe it's very possible. So we're down to 1:35 left here in the second. Shots are now 19-11 for Utah. It's 3-2 Montreal. Slav. Bad angle shot. Saved, though, by Vejmelka. And I think the puck went out. Joe, I know. Every time I say that, I know you're always there. No, just the number. Now we're down to 7 people, it says. People going out early to go to the bathroom or do whatever because the intermission is coming up. And it's got to be what it is. Okay, face-off is to the left of Vejmelka. Habs win that. Shot by Dobson, sort of a lob shot and a save. And we'll have another face-off. 1:11 to go here in the second. Come on. More pressure by Montreal. One-timer, Bolduc. I don't think it got all the way to the net. 45 seconds to go here in the second. Over to glass. 33 seconds. Good second period for Montreal, I thought. Just got to write something. All right, face off to Monty's left. I guess won by the Mammoth. And we are going to have a 3-2 game after 2 periods of play. 3-2 Montreal after 2. Newhook is the GOAT of this period. All right, so again, we got an intermission. We got a chance to talk for 18 minutes. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to end up talking about? Let me go see what I've got while we're talking. What do I have to do that? I don't remember. I do remember now. Go see what I have. And do I have anything I have not used yet? I'm just looking for one of those who stats. It looks like everything I have we've used. Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't have anything. So whatever you guys want to talk about, let's talk. The floor is yours. Although be my guest, go get something to drink, go take a pee. Whatever you got to do, go do that. In the meantime, I will try to find something to talk about. Oh, I'll just remind members, don't forget, after the game, members only review. If you want to see those members only reviews, you got to go to hit that join button and $1.99 a month, and you get all the game reviews. So there is that. What else is there? What else we got coming up? See, tomorrow, I'll be doing the Hab Normals tomorrow, so that'll be out either tomorrow afternoon or Monday. I don't think I'm directing this weekend. I don't think I really feel like directing this weekend, so. And then next week we got 3 games. Same thing, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I know Dallas is in town next week. I don't know off the top of my head, but Dallas is here. And they all 3 games are at home because this is the first game of a 4-game homestand. So there's that. Yeah, that's about it. All right, nobody here to talk to me. Everybody left. It's a ghost town out there. Yeah, I expect Dallas to be a tough game, but Montreal isn't really out of any of these games. They had a few losses, yeah, but I'm not worried that way. Those kind of games just good tests for the Habs to see where they're at. So I like that, and I think they're fully capable of beating those teams. I don't know that they're going to beat them consistently yet this year or not, but they're definitely capable. I mean, they proved that last year, and it's definitely a better team this year. So, but yeah, I mean, Dallas should be a good game. Now I'm curious though. Saturday's game is Boston. Oh yeah, next Saturday is Boston. Oh, LA is on Tuesday. So we got LA on Tuesday, and we have who did I say? Dallas and Boston on Saturday. So yeah, that should be a good week. I think probably the most winnable game is LA. And I should say Boston probably because Boston's in the top 10 now, and they're kind of an up and down team, playing a little bit above where I think they should be. Probably one of those early season teams. I keep saying this, but a lot of the teams that end up on the bottom of their divisions and all that by the end of the season, a lot of those seem to have good starts, where you look, oh, are they for real? But no, they're not for real. I tend to think Boston might be like that. And they're just playing way above where they should be. So I don't know. I don't know if what they're doing is sustainable through the whole season or not. Like, I don't really see Boston being able to make the playoffs. But we'll see. Maybe they'll get a wild card. Jeez, everybody did leave because no one's come back that left. Oh, what am I going to do about that? I'm going to go cry in the corner. So who wants to talk to me? Nobody? All right, let me talk about what I'm going to talk about on, or try to figure out what I'm going to talk about on Have Normals. I haven't really put together the topic list for Have Normals, but maybe you guys have some suggestions for me. Anybody got anything they might want to hear me talk about on the next Have Normals, which I am going to be recording tomorrow? You'd think I should have my agenda list all set, but a lot of times I don't do it till the morning of. How do trans people kill each other? I don't know who's who. How do they kill each other? Drum roll as we wait. I hope it's a good one because it's a trans joke. I don't want to, hope it's in good taste. They slashed them? You do know trans people can be guys too. Like you have a trans man or a trans woman. That doesn't really work for both genders. Hey there. Let me see the name. Armeth Coldo. Is that it? Yeah. Ask away. Feel free. I mean, as long as you're not gonna be like an idiot and ask something stupid, and I only mean like not a stupid question. That's not what I mean. But say something negative or whatever towards me or whatever. But yeah, ask away. Go ahead. Hey, Jesse, that's you. Oh, see, I'm talking to it's my son. Armeth Coldo is my son Jesse, and I did not know that. How's it going, Jess? I was hoping to see you this afternoon, but you didn't come up. Oh, it's 9 already. Logan Mayu minus 12 in 9 games and 0 points might not be the same kind of support system in St. Louis for him. And he might not have been fully ready. What's my middle name? You don't know my middle name? Glenn. I don't really like it, but yeah, Glenn. Richard Glenn Seligman. That's my whole name. How do you not know what my middle name is? And tell me, what's Armeth Coldo? Where does that come from? James didn't know either. What does that say for us as a family? You didn't know my middle name. It probably says more, I hate the middle name and I never really use it. So that probably says that. My 2 youngest boys didn't know my middle name. I got to ask Zach later if he knows. He probably doesn't. You'll explain the name next time? Oh, it's one of those kind of names? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to snow a lot here tomorrow. We're supposed to get Anywhere between 10 and 30 centimeters here in Quebec, depending where you are. Montreal, I heard 10 to 20 now. It was 5 to 10. Now it's 10 to 20. So winter's going to hit us big time tomorrow. That's why I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I'll have time to do my podcast, and I'll decide if I'm going to fulfill my role on Don't Puck with Media this week. I don't know. I don't feel like it. All right, what else we got? We got at least 7 minutes, 8 minutes left, maybe 10 of the intermission. So, and listen, like anything you guys want to talk about, you want to talk about TV, movies, food, anything you want. I don't care. As long as it's not dead air here, that's the worst thing. Hey Jesse, if you're still there, is James watching the game? He told my son, my youngest son, actually said he was probably going to watch the game. I was like, wow, the Habs are making some inroads and excitement in this city if my kids are watching. He is awesome. That's awesome. You're watching with him? Awesome. Both of you guys watching the game. Nice. And we're winning too. It's a good game to watch. You know the Habs are doing good. They're picking up new fans. Oh, they wait. I thought, oh yeah, that's right. It's the 9th to it. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're gonna stay up all that time? You're gonna stay right up through the whole thing? What my son is talking about there, he watches the what is it called now? It's the I'm just gonna say like it's computer game championships. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. And it's in Europe, so it starts at 2 a.m. Robert, we do have the lead going in. Can they hold it? That's been the big question. Can they win a game in regulation? They haven't won too many yet this season, but they'll get their share. It's called the League of Legends World Championships. It's in China. Oh, it's in China. That's why the time. Yeah, I mean, it's a young team still, so that's something they still have to nail down if they want to be contenders, legitimate contenders for the cup. They got to learn how to close out games when they've got the lead. Very simple. And build on a lead in the third period. These are things they're going to get better at. You hate it when they hold competitions in China. It's always freaking fishy. I guess. I guess. I don't. I mean, it's computer stuff. Are all the teams in China though? I don't know. Maybe they're not. So it might not be held in China necessarily. It's just Chinese time. They're on China time. They're all there in China? Oh, okay. They play in a huge arena. I get it. I get it. Guru, I guarantee they like the feeling the Habs of being at the top of the league, the young players. Um, can they keep that? Can they stay there? Can they stay in the top 10? I mean, that's basically what my early prediction was that they're going to win the division. Right now, they're leading. I don't think anybody thought that even this early that they would be able to do that, and they're doing that. So I'm hoping that they can keep that consistency through the season. And I did say also that I didn't 100% think that they were going to win the division. It was a hot take. But hey, right now we're leading. So, yeah, consistency. They need to learn to be consistent, to not have any long losing streaks like tonight. They've lost 2 in a row. They need to win this game. That's one of the things they need to do is to not have those 3, 4, 5 game losing streaks. Can't have that. If they can keep it to no more than 2 games, but mostly, you lose a game, you come back, you win a game, 2, 3 games, whatever, and you don't lose more than one at a time. If they can do that, they'll finish up there. Top 3. I think they'll be in the top 3 in the division, so they won't be a wild card team. That it's looking like they can manage that anyway. So we'll see. Yeah, that's too technical for me anyway, so I don't know. Okay, wait a second. You got what's the second comment you made there? Same with MSL. I'm not getting that with what you've been talking about. Is MSL Marty St. Louis or I'm wrong? Oh, okay, who's that's fine. I wasn't sure, and I would hope so because, like I said, that was way too technical for me because I don't watch that kind of stuff. I'm definitely not a gamer. Ah, I get it. Okay, glad you explained it. We got to be getting close now to start of the third. Mammoth are leading in the offensive zone possession by a good bit. Yeah. Oh, they're about to start. Third's about to start. Look at that. Man, I swear these intermissions, they fly by. It's okay, Jess. Just read. It's there. I see Marty's going with a mustache. Oh, that's for November. Yeah, that's what it is. November. All right, well, we're underway here. Ooh, big open ice hit there. Jack, is he going to get a penalty for that? No. Okay, good. So, wider whistle. They're going to show it at least? Boom. Jack eye on McBain. That's a pretty big hit. Oh, how did he miss that? Thank God, though. That was a mammoth miss there on an open net. I think he hit the post, the guy. Game definitely picked up. It was a little slow the first minute and a half. Now it's picked up. Get an icing call against Montreal. Montreal's going to the Grey Cup. Okay, that's cool. Face off is to the right of Monty. Won by Mammoth. Excuse me. I'm staying off camera just for an extra minute because I got to munch something. I'm hungry. Try not to make noise with it. So let's see. Shots right now, 20-12 for Utah. Well, Montreal's up 3-2. That's what's most important. Almost 3 minutes in now to the third. Been a pretty mild game as far as the physical. When the whistle, after the whistle, they did a little bit of a get together there in front of the net, but I'm very mild tonight. They didn't call that tripping, or you got to be kidding me. That wasn't called. All right, the refs. Oh well, it's just tripping. Okay, why the whistle there? Ah. Some good back and forth type of action, but nothing dangerous here. Yeah, who's who? I think the answer is the refs suck. It's Francis Chiron. He's always bad against Montreal. He doesn't like Montreal. The other kid with him, I don't know. He's a younger ref. I don't know. But Chiron's horrible. Five minutes, just about 5 minutes gone in the third. Wraparound, sort of wraparound try. There was a shot from the slot that just too many people in front of the net did not get through. I know Chiron's not a Quebecer, but man, you'd think he is, and he hates Montreal. It's no doubt. You can almost guarantee when he refs against Montreal or with Montreal or at Montreal games, I should say, there's always going to be some controversial calls or non-calls. Demidov tried to sweep it in front. He couldn't get that done. Joe, Monty's got his game back. It looks to me like Monty's got his game back. I know Brad wouldn't agree with that, but I think most of us in here would agree with that. That's a good one, Guru. How Monty got his groove back. Written and directed by Brad. Not. Well, on my break again. I didn't know I had a boss. Are you keeping track of how long? And you're going to report to what? And report back to YouTube? Okay, what's the delay here? Oh, I bet they're cleaning the ice, right? Yeah, they just scraped the ice. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know. You for the first time, Guru? I use mine all the time. I don't get the question, Brad. Who's that all alone? Suzuki to Slav, and Slav took too long to get that shot off. Oh, that was a good pass by Slav to Suzuki in the circle, and a good save by Vamelka. Joe, I find the team plays a little better in front of Dobish for some reason. I don't know, I find that just a little bit better in front of Dobish. But yeah, I mean, we got to have both netminders playing well. If you don't have the goalies playing well, you can't. I don't think they can be contenders or make the playoffs even without having both guys going. Was that icing? Kind of. Why the whistle? Guess icing. Hey, Larry. Larry the cable guy. No worries. Don't have to be sorry. Oh, sounds like you're busy. Hey, listen, you got to work. Don't worry about it at all. Joe, I missed yours. I could see Monty play his best in the second half of the season. Well, yeah, I hope so. It'd be great timing for that. It's possible that that injury did have some effect. Like maybe he wasn't fully comfortable or confident in the groin at the beginning of the season. Like that could be something. But I mean, look, beginning of the season, sometimes guys struggle. But he definitely seems to be. Oh, we're on the power play. Thanks for that, Brad. But he seems to be getting his game back. That's for sure. We actually got a power play. Like wow. Oh! They can't make something with that. Ah, god damn it! Halfway through the power play. Hey Larry, I imagine it is fun. I mean, the one time I went as a to the Four Nations there as in the press box. That was a lot of fun. Military Appreciation Nights. Too bad the government doesn't appreciate the military. $22 seconds left on the power play. Come on, guys, we're running out of time. Oh, Bullock! Nobody there. Too bad. So they clear it down. So that's probably going to kill off that power play right there. Nope. The Milk has to make a glove save. 3 seconds left on the power play. $9:26 to go. 9:26. So far, so good. Knock wood. They're holding on to the lead. But there's still lots of hockey. Damn it, Caulfield couldn't pick that pass up. I'm 6 seconds ahead of you. Yeah, I've got it over the air on TV, so I've got no delay. Larry, honestly, I have not read anything yet. Honestly. Commercial break. So far, so good, though. How can you do the link? The only thing I could say is you can send me the link by email, and then I can post the link the next game in the description. So if you want to do that, I have no problem to do that. Send me the link by email, and I'll post the link to where they. But it's got to be where they can get, I guess, the newspaper. Send that link. Anyway, send me a link. I'll post it in the next description for Tuesday's game, I guess. Yeah, the email's in the description here. All my videos have the email. Talkinghabs at gmx.com. Talkinghabs at gmx.com. Simple. But it's always in the description of all the videos. Most one-goal games this season. They've got 11 one-goal games out of 14 so far. That's crazy. But at least they're winning more of them. Like last year, they lost a lot, but they were close. This year, they're winning them. Pretty good effort there by both teams. 7.5 minutes to go in the third. I don't know what that was. Guys trying to get off, all tangled up. Come on, let's get one. Ah! Habs are catching up on shots 24-21 now. Face off to the left of Vamelka. Habs win it. Come on, boys. Let's get some insurance. Scores! Caulfield! Did he tuck it in? Caulfield ties, gets the insurance. Second goal of the night. Are they going to talk about it, though? I'm not sure that this is a sure thing. I want to see it again. Comes around. Oh, man, you can't see. Did it go all the way in? I don't know if that's a goal. Oh, yeah, that went in. That crossed the line. At his foot there. Oh, yeah, that's a goal. That's a goal. 4-2. Caulfield, the second of the night. 12th goal. I don't know if he's got the league lead now with 12 goals or not. .631 to go. Copy of his own. I don't know if that's an exact copy, but you're right. It's close. It is close. Now, can they not have any defensive breakdowns or anything like that? Would be nice. Caulfield going in alone again, or sort of. 2-on-1 with Slav. Slav couldn't find that pass. .535 to go. Who's on that goal? No, that with the review, you can see that was a goal. No doubt that was a goal. Caulfield's the man. Let's go have a commercial break. Because why not? Hey, Norma, if you're out there still, yeah, I'm going to take another 2-minute break. Just write it down in the book, okay? I mean, I'm here. I'm still working, but you know, I'll only be out 2 minutes. All right, so deduct it off my pay. I mean, it's looking now, I can dare say it's looking like we'll get a regulation win. At least I do feel a lot better about it with that insurance goal. Thomas, don't jinx it. It's not over yet. Not over yet. Let's go, Caulfield. Yeah, that's fine. I said Caulfield, but I didn't say his first name. Hey, Norm, listen, let me write it down in the book, and you can go on your break too. $5.29 to go. We'll hope that Thomas did not jinx them. Monty looks good. Brad just said Monty looks good. Damn it, Brad. That is going to definitely snow now tomorrow. Why would you do that? No, we haven't had a Caulfield type of player in a long time. And not only that, with such a well-rounded game too. He's not just a sniper. Yeah, don't worry, Joe. I don't think there was any offense taken there by Thomas. Norman, punch my card back in. I'm back. Punch me back in, okay? Nice glove save by Monty right there. Alouettes and Rough Riders in the Grey Cup. Okay. Thanks there, Norman. I appreciate you punching me back in. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I think Monty's got his game back now. He's feeling his confidence again. Well, Caulfield's now got 12. 12 might be the lead. 12 might be the lead. I'm not positive. Thanks, BL. I've been told that before that I've got the face for radio. Brad, I'm quite sure Monty is back now. Good of you to acknowledge it. Yeah, Caulfield does have the ability to, just like you say, pull a goal right out of his ass, out of nowhere. I mean, that's a goal scorer. That's a sniper. But he's much more than that. That's all I was really saying, is that he's much more than just a goal scorer, and he's a premier goal scorer. Three and a half minutes to go hopefully in this game, but in regulation we'll go with. A little pressure here that was just relieved. Was pressure by Mammoth, but Habs get it out all the way into the other zone. Oh, pick off here. Good defensive work here by Montreal so far to keep the puck up in the outside their defensive zone. I'll just say, good work so far. Wait until Zarovsky gets here. Yeah, Zarovsky's gonna. But you're looking at probably 2 more years for that. 2 more seasons. He's gonna be one of those players. Some guys are gone. You gotta have new blood. He's gonna come in. He's gonna be talented and whatever, and new blood that they need. And somebody just got another one, so it's 5-2 Suzuki. I was worried Suzuki was going to have a bit of a slump after a 12-game point streak, but he gets one tonight to start a new streak. That's funny what you just said. You're right. A large part of Utah does not actually believe in mammoths because they believe that the Earth was not that old. It's only been 6,000 years. So, yeah. They'll tell you mammoths are mythical creatures. But we know that that's not true. 2 minutes to go here. 5-2 Montreal. I don't think anymore that the outcome of this game is in doubt. So the Mammoth, after their hot start, have lost, if they continue here, to lose this game. 3 out of their last 4, I think they said. And I think we did a pod and we were talking about it was Jersey and Mammoth had the 2 longest streaks. And I said at some point, wouldn't it be funny after this, they both go and start losing. And the Mammoth did. Last minute of play in the third period. JFed, is really Utah last in attendance? Really? I thought there was another. Wait, there's another team. Buffalo. Buffalo cannot be ahead of Utah. Buffalo's got to be near the bottom. They're practically giving tickets away. 6-2. Kirby Doc just put one in that I did not see at all. The Habs kind of, I think, here went, you know what? They say we can't close out games. Well, we're going to show them and put 4 goals in this period. 6-2, 36 seconds left. Oh, he stole the puck at the Habs blue line, went all the way in on his own, and a nice deke. He loses his stick and dekes the goalie at the same time. Scores and loses the stick. Puts the puck and the stick in the net. You got to stop calling him Kirby Soft. He's playing much better this season. Larry, I'll let you know. I won't go into my email tonight, but tomorrow I'll be in there. I'll send you an email back to let you know. 29.6 seconds left here. Just about to win. And that'll do it. Montreal wins 6-2 in regulation. Yay, obviously 6-2 in regulation because you're not doing that in overtime. Yeah, a much needed win in regulation, I think. And they didn't only close out the game, they piled it on at the end. Doesn't make him soft because he can't stay healthy. We might as well call Cooley soft. Awesome game tonight. This was a really good game. Fun to watch and just just a really good. I wouldn't say they dominated until the midpoint of the third period, and then they just dominated them. Monty, obviously needed a game like this. 2 in a row where he could have had a bad game overall and then ended up pulling it out. So definitely great for his confidence. And, like I said, I keep saying we need both goalies. I don't care how much you like Dobish and maybe if you don't like Monty, but we need both goalies if we want to make the playoffs and then, have a good performance there. Bruins are leading 4-3 in the third over the Leafs. Go, Bruins, go. What does soft mean to you, Rick? Soft means playing soft. I don't think Doc plays a soft game. Saying he's injury prone, that's enough. You don't have to call him soft. I don't think that's what soft means. In my opinion. I mean, that's my opinion. I really don't think that means soft. I'm not watching the Leafs. I don't care if it's the Brew. I'm not watching them. Besides, anyway, I gotta take off in a minute. I've got the members only review of the game. Don't forget to look for that. I'm gonna get to it right after this. Go Asteroids. Go Asteroids. Well, I don't get that one. Anyway, so next game is Tuesday, and Tuesday they are. Let me give that a thought. It's Dallas, Boston, LA on Tuesday. So I think that's I think they got a good chance to win that game. So I'm looking forward to that. What else? That's it. Look for the Habnormals pod, which is going to be out either tomorrow night or Monday. So look for that. I'm trying to get the Habs that are now done. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to come off or not. I'm having trouble getting that going. That's it. Anything else comes up? If there's any kind of I can tell you this, I fully believe Montreal is actively trying to find that second line center because of where they're at this point, where they're at in the standings and everything, kind of forces them to maybe try to expedite that or get that happening before the deadline even. So, a trade could happen anytime now with Montreal. I kind of don't think it's going to be till more the end of the month, maybe into December. But I kind of think we're going to see a trade if they can find the guy they want, if they can make a deal. I don't know who it is. Rumors are Kadri. I'd like to see them actually get a guy like Ryan O'Reilly. But it's probably going to be an older player. Braden Shen, or was Braden Shen, I think, is the latest. I'm not sure if it's Braden or Luke, to be honest. Is the latest rumor. But I think there could be a trade soon. So if that happens, if that happen in the next couple of days, I'll do a video on that for sure. And that's it. Got nothing else. I'm going to take off because I got to do a video, and I would like to eat before a certain time, and it's getting late. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, so it's Braden. Okay, it's Braden. Did I say Braden? I said Braden. Luke is a defenseman. That's true. So that makes sense. I don't think Braden Shen's the guy I want to see. I don't think Kadri's the guy I want to see, but I'd like to see them get a guy like Ryan O'Reilly. I haven't heard a rumor for O'Reilly, but I'd like to see that. Although the Preds are a little better this year, so maybe O'Reilly wouldn't be available. I don't know. But I do think that they're actively looking to see if they can make a deal. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. And that's it. All right. Have a great night. Thanks all for being here. Really appreciate it. Members, don't forget to check out my review. And if you want to see that and you're not a member, hit that join button and it'll take you to where you need to go for that. And I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to stop talking. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. Have a great rest of Saturday. Still a lot of time. It's only 10. And I'll see you next time. That's it. Have a great night, everybody. Ciao. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.